Alright everybody, Baron here, and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. My goodness, it is good to be back. I was away in Italy for, I don't know, like 8 or 10 days or something like that, but that's a crazy amount of time, and you think, I can't bring my computer with me. So as these poor cavemen get pummeled, we're actually gonna go into the tribal realm. Because there was an update. Oh, great shaman of the tribesmen. Where are the dinosaurs? I don't know. What is this guy doing over here? I feel like he's trying to show me something. That in this new update, you can have this circle and put units all around him. There's clearly some kind of party, or it's a big event, and they either want to club this man or worship him or find out his secrets. What secrets do you hold, shaman? All right, I think we showed up at the wrong party, but is this the raptor skull we're looking for? Yes, it is. Okay, we've got the glowing. Voila! Oh my gosh. So it's gonna be under the secret units, and oh, whoa. It's only $200. Oh, look, and they're jumping. So naturally, we're gonna do some raptor cavalry. And I think it's only fitting that we have them charge off against some Chuko Nu, or Chunoku? Chuko? I always dyslexia it. But this is my favorite, probably unit in the game right now. But first off, we're here to see the raptors. Now, this reminds me of the time when, I think like Blitz, Dre, and myself were actually in Sweden. And we were visiting Landfall Studios, and I remember talking to Will, and like he showed me a scene of like first-person control. Oh my god, speaking of which. Ah! Raptor attack! In first person. Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty terrifying. They may be only $200, but I remember talking about how like they were doing first person and there were guys coming through tall grass, and it reminded me of that scene in Jurassic Park. You know the scene where all the guys are like running through the tall grass and they're getting cut down? I think it was Jurassic Park Lost World. Look at this. Raptors versus a raptor charge versus a bunch of Renaissance musketeers. So it's only fitting that, you know, they had their time in the sun, these musketeers with their iron helmets and their bangity boom sticks. But at the end of the day, sharp sticks and sharp claws. Anyway, and Will's like, oh, raptor, that'd be cool. Maybe I should make it. And later that day, he made one. And now we finally have raptors in the game. But what if I told you that these mere raptors are not the extent of the dinosaurs, the Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World, Totally Accurate Jurassic World. Oh my god, it looks like he's devouring him from this angle. Look at this. There's actually more. Oh. So there's definitely some weirdness going on. It probably needs to be patched, but from what I have been told, my intelligence reports, all of you guys are like, Baron, there's a tabs update out on the YouTube comments and on Twitter, that there's actually, oh my god. Is this it? Is this new? Has this always been here? There's actually another skull for dinosaurs. And look, that's a skull with a little human skull on it. I wonder what it could be. A raptor rider. The cavalry, sir. Well, we'll see how good they are once I stop getting around these lollipop trees. Candyland map. You heard it here first. Totally Accurate Candyland. All right, so the raptor's $200. And the raptor rider, oh, look at that icon, I love it. It's a raptor with like just a little circle face above it. $500. Okay, so $300 more for the dude. And remember guys, the dude abides. All right, so this is a raptor rider cavalry. Oh my god, look at these faces. I've never seen a unit on the battlefield just so excited to charge and cause mayhem and destroy their opponents more than the raptors. Those big shiny white teeth, they just look happy to be on the battlefield. Okay, so naturally they're gonna invade ancient Greece because why not? You know, some terracotta pots and democracy and other stuff that they may want to steal along their way to global domination. But they're gonna be fighting a pike phalanx here. We've also got a hoplite shield wall in the back and a few archers just for good measure. Now, I'm very excited to see what the modding community can do with this, but oh my god, you know what I'm just thinking about? So, this is the cheapest cavalry in the game, right? The other cavalry units I think are $1,100 and $1,700. Let's check it out. Yeah, so cavalry is $1,800. Then I believe if you go to the Renaissance, they have the Jouster. Oh, the Jouster's price was adjusted to $1,000. And then we go to the secret units where we have the Raptor Rider. So this is the evolution of cavalry in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. You see this guy now, I wonder if you could definitely mod. Look at him. He's like, hey, I'm riding a dinosaur. He's a little nervous that he's gonna become the snack. from the hunter to the hunted. I guess if you don't feed your raptor. And then this is like level 2, and then we've got level 3. And I don't know what he's doing with his shield. Sir, what are you doing? I don't want to know what you're doing under there. I don't, do I? Now, another cool thing that they added before we go and find the third and final secret unit is they added this. So I could do, let's make a big circle. Yeah, so you got line and circle. We'll do circle, and we'll do it here. Now, when you place units, they orient themselves to the very center. But from what I've been told by you guys, and I love this, is I believe you can reorient it. So how would we go about doing that? So then we just go and press this pen here. Oh my God, no way. Now I swapped it to be blue because we want the clubbers on the inside here. All right, so now what I want to do is put a mammoth in the very center of all this. And we'll swap it, put a mammoth. Oh, he's too big to fit, of course. Oh, it worked! Oh my God. These are the kinds of battles that we can now make in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. It's the Dinosaur and Mammoth Revolution versus the Extermination Squad. Oh my God, there's just too many raptors. So if we start this, we're gonna immediately have to go into slow motion because the battle's just so chaotic, but basically it's a bunch of different circles. Oh my gosh, the amount of custom battles you guys can come up with. Leave your custom battle suggestions in the comments below right now. Also suggest if you have any like secret units or new units you'd love to see, because we have the pirate faction that I believe is coming up next. And what, we're in October, so I mean, if you think about it, I don't know, like there's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Halloween all coming up, so who knows if we're gonna get any like secret units corresponding to that, or if when the pirate update is going to come, but that is officially the next update that is going to come. So while this battle is absolutely chaotic, oh my God, the raptors are building like towers. They're so fast. I've never seen that with anything else, like even the horses can't do that, but these guys like, gosh. So the Velociraptor, we used to call the Viking Headbutters. Here we go. We'll go ahead and go to a new map. So the Viking Headbutters used to be what we called the Velociraptors because they were the fastest in the old tabs version. All right, so we're gonna have 42. Let's go ahead and do, who's gonna win? 42 Velociraptor 1.0s, AKA Viking Headbutters, or 21 Bitey Boys. We've got the new Velociraptors in town, so let's see how this works. Everybody's throwing their head at each other. Oh my God. It looked like the Viking Headbutters are actually doing a fairly good job, but look at these guys. They're just like, do they have the bite ability? Oh my God, they do have a bite ability, so they can carry their victims around on the battlefield. Oh my God. Now, somewhere out here in the Viking wilderness is the third secret unit, which I believe is an homage to Skyrim and the whole Fuzroda thing, so we're gonna have to go out there and find him as these guys just devour their enemies. But here's my question. Well, it's not a question. Jurassic Park faction. I mean, obviously it'd be modded because you can't, Landfall can't be like, oh, that's beautiful IP. Whoever made it, Steven Spielberg's. We're gonna make our own. Michael Crichton's out there. The ghost of Michael Crichton's like, am I a joke to you? I still wonder if this pirate ship will ever be anything other than just like an amazing little doodad on the map. The pirate chest itself. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's our battlefield right now. This is Viking map 1. If you come over here, that's just a gorgeous helmet, mate. I love the horns on it. And voila, what do we have here? The Shouter. Now, it's the Shouter versus a bunch of medieval knights, so naturally. There he is, and he's 250, and that's gotta be one of the coolest icons as well for a unit. Let's put 3 of them is $750. Let's put them up against, oh, look at this, see, it's glitched, hold on. Oh my God, the monies are, yeah. This is gonna be patched. All right, Fuzroda, the Shouter, let's check him out. Now, he looks pretty plain and unassuming, other than his helmet is awesome. But other than that, he looks like a pretty standard unit. He's $250, so I guess by way of how much they cost, he definitely is just a rather standard unit. Now remember, we did do a total, wow. I'm just realizing how effective that was. That was an entire legion of really good medieval peasants. Hold on. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this guy's like, I don't know how my wee-wee works. And so he's running around with a sword like that. Oh my God. Okay, so the Shouters are more of a disruption unit. They're more of a disruption unit than anything else. And while this is definitely buggy, let's go ahead and we're gonna have an army of the new units. So I'm a big fan of the game Warhammer Total War. I think the Warhammer lore is pretty cool, and it's just fun, but these guys remind me of like the Lizardmen in a way. I challenge some very talented people out in the modding community to create a Warhammer mod for tabs. Now, obviously, the unit creator is going to get better over time. This will not be something that can just be done overnight. But if you were to do something like that, I mean, I'd love to see Star Wars Warhammer just to like think of the first things on the side of, like on the top of my head. On the side of my head, that's where my ears are. So, oh my god, the Raptors are dominating. The Shouters are doing a decent job at distracting and pushing enemy units, but at the end of the day, the Renaissance faction is very strong. They had Fencers, they had Pikemen, or Halberdiers, and they had Musketmen. Let's go ahead and check the balance of power. Okay, so 19,000 on the left. Okay, so what should we add? Maybe a few more Shouters, I think. I think we need a few more disruption units like in the back, or on the sides rather, because remember they got muskets. All right, that seems to be pretty even. 19,350, 19,450. Let's see if they can do it. But the Shouters look awesome. But like, see, that's the thing. You could make Skyrim mods. This is what I keep talking about, and how important it is and how amazing it is that Landfall has added, or it will continually support and develop, the whole unit creator and mod tools for this game, because it's going to give it a shelf life in, I don't know, 78 years. We're going to be on Mars and people are going to be playing tabs. No, I'm just kidding. But, well, you never know. There might be someone doing it. If I get on Mars in 78 years, Lord knows I'll probably play a game of tabs. But, in all seriousness, you'll be playing this for a while. And yeah, I'd love to see a Tabs 2 with multiplayer and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. My god! Renaissance Faction's OP! One of the main changes they added in the patch notes real quick was that the painter for the Renaissance Faction here will dodge projectiles or something like that. So let's try this out against a bunch of archers. All right, so we've got our painters, we've got the archers now. Oh my god! They don't... They all dodged and some... Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, I thought all of them like died for a second. I wish we could compare this to old, the old version of the painters, right? Whoa, where are you guys going? What's over here? By the way, I got to see Venice in real life while I was in Italy. It's incredible. Tourists everywhere, don't get me wrong, but riding on the little gondolas and water taxis, dude, it was cool. They are so good at juking archers. Okay, so how many have fallen? It looks like maybe a third, 33 to like 40% of them have fallen so far, but the painters have just... Look at that. Oh my gosh, I got an idea. Okay, so the idea is painters are still 50 bucks. So painters are cheap, but if you wanted to cheaply negate the powers of the ranged unit, some secret unit's gonna end up being in this barrel at some future point. Maybe it's gonna be the Kraken. All right, I wanna see if this musketeer will fire. Go ahead and fire. All right, now we pause time. Now we're gonna see if these guys can jump out of the way and all jump in the canal. It kind of worked. I'd say about half of them, no, not half of them, but a third of them jumped in the water, so that's gonna be funny. So the Musketeers probably gonna have an opportunity to get another shot in, and given that everybody's a little bit closer now, I gotta say, it brings a new meaning to the term death dab. And look at this, can the last painter, oh, Michelangelo, paint him blue. Wouldn't that be funny if the painter could like, oh, he shot over his shoulder. He's stabbing him, and you see these paint effects, which, by the way, the little details and tabs are really one of the things that makes it special, even outside of the fact that this is the first and only physics-based battle simulator in existence as far as I'm aware. Now, another thing that they said were updated in the patches were the... Where's our knights? Here we go. They weren't always 650, were they? Now knights' shields don't get stuck behind them as much. So this is another thing that I love. It shows a game company cares about their game. And what I mean by that is when you go back and patch and retouch up some of the units that you already have in the game, it shows, yeah, we're not just putting out new content and put out new content. We're also doing our best to like balance the game and make it fun and make it awesome because we care. And by the way, Don't you love it when a game company cares about the game that you love and that you play? So the knights seem to be pretty good. You got your shield behind your back there, Billy Bob. Well, I guess he's also being carried by one of his friends, so, you know, it's a work in progress. Let's have knights versus knights and see what happens. 5 knights versus 5 knights, $3,250 of Deus Volt Extrema. He just spawned in funny. But I mean, God, you love tabs because that's the irony of totally accurate, is it's never totally accurate. It's just totally a good time. I love it. All right, so knights versus knights. Oh my God, that was an impressive blow because 3-4 guys fell down. This guy's riding a barrel before he sank into the abyss. I would love a volcano level. I just thought about that. Imagine fighting off like, it'd probably, I feel like the volcano would be oriented on the side of the map, and then you could have like lava explosions, like, oh my gosh. Environments where, what would you call it? Basically interactive environments. The environments can kill units too. Or like a secret, like if the volcano, similar to the old pyramids, if you drop a unit inside of it, the locust swarm comes out. Imagine being able to trigger a volcano. So we've seen this, where units can die when they fall in the water, right? And the river can flow, so you can see units basically spewing out like a flamethrower if a lot of them go in. The dinosaurs are not falling. There we go! So we've seen this kind of stuff, but it would be amazing to see something even more incredible, like an exploding volcano. I feel like that's something that could do well. Oh man. But yeah, those were the main changes, the main updates. We've got 3 new secret units. A lot of units have been changed. There's been a wide assortment of balance changes. For example, like Zeus's health has been increased, and his attack speed has also been increased, and his damage. Hold on, I gotta see that. Oh my God. So where's old Zeusy boy? All right, Zeus, they say basically your health's been updated, your attack speed's been updated, and your attack damage has been updated. How about you do this under the pressure of a lot of velociraptors trying to eat your kneecaps? It doesn't look like Zeus is having a very good time. All right, Zeus, fine. We'll make it a little bit easier for you. It's basically Gandalf versus the entirety of the Shire. We've got a bunch of hobbits who volunteered for service against the Dark Lord of lightning, Greek mythology, but still. See, that's nothing. Where's the Lord of the Rings mods, man? I think they'll come as the modding tools get better and we can do more with them. The mods themselves will get better. And then we'll have those amazing Warhammer, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings mods, Game of Thrones, stuff like that. We've seen teases of them, but I'm just so excited that this game is continually being updated. We're getting new stuff, like, by the way, check this out. When we go to the roadmap, it's still the same. This was kind of like a ninja update in a way. We're gonna have this pirate faction, and I want you to look at this and see if there's any hints. Like, there's definitely some crabs out there, and there's something, oh, he's carrying a thing of grog. There's some treasure, but there's a lot of crabs everywhere, and I'm wondering if we're gonna see a crab unit or exploding coconuts or something like that. And then we've got, yeah, see, pirate and then 2 other unknown mysterious ones. Launch with a unique map. It's interesting how a lot of times we're seeing these factions drop with only 1 new map. Whereas when you look at the sandbox, like Tribal's got 3, Farmer's got 2, Medieval's got 2, Ancient has 3, Viking has 2, Dynasty only has 1, and Renaissance only has 1. I think a map editor in the future would also be very cool. Anyway guys, thank you for watching Tabs. I'm so excited to be back from Italy. Oh, it's good to be back, man. Expect some videos on Baron Von Tactics. Let me know what you'd like to see in future videos here with Tabs and other games. And you know what? I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.